So here's what you missed on EDSA Extra. Everybody got naked and started dancing to Jessie J with Aaron, and we had a late news workshop with actual people from the show and film. We started working on a flash mob with Pete, which we're going to use to promote EDSA, and Amy Ross went on tour with Jesus Christ Superstar and made us do exercise. God. The Footloose and 13 DVDs are now on sale, and you can buy meat anywhere. And Aaron and Vicky went thrift shopping and are now a little bit crazy in love. And that's what you missed on EDSA Extra.
Hello and welcome to EDSA Extra. This is the first vlog in about 3 million years. Sorry guys, I temporarily died. Actually no, my iPad was kind of not cooperating after iOS 7. It's awful, don't get it. And I had to keep taking it back to the App Store and Apple Store, and they kept not properly fixing it. But now it is fine, and the vlogs are going to be back from this week onwards. Ignore that really cheesy Glee cap that I just put in at the beginning. I had like 5 weeks worth of the footage, didn't know what to do with it, so I just put the main stuff into that so that you knew what happened because I haven't made a vlog. Today was an interesting day. We had guest teacher Ed, who has worked with us before. He came into Footloose rehearsals to sort out some of our harmony issues, and he was a lifesaver. And today we had him in for one-to-ones where Laura Gillian's would have been. She didn't come in today. We had Rob. Loved him. He was awesome. He did a backflip. It was amazing. He has worked with Amy Ross on High School Musical and other stuff, and he did a wicked workshop with us today. He did different numbers with different teams, but we got to do a number from the Ozdust Ballroom, and it was very exciting. And recently we did have our Les Mis workshops with our guest teachers who were in the actual film and movie, which was really, really cool. So I've got loads to show you from today, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. So we started off the day with a dance class with Aaron and Vicky. I love this I always say this, but this partnership was a godsend. I love them so much. They're just brilliant. We did a dance that was not fun. Recently we've done a lot of fun dances. This one was just difficult. It was to a JT song though, which makes it cool. Recently they've been pushing us a bit harder, which is a really good thing because it is technique term, and they've been trying to get us to challenge ourselves by throwing dances at us and seeing how long we can take to actually pick them up. Last week we did an audition. We weren't really warned about it. We just came in and said, this is an audition, and then like threw this really intricate dance at us, and then called people back and didn't call back other people. I wasn't called back. That was rude. But yeah. So yeah, today we did a dance to a JT's Justin Timberlake for all of you newbies, and I liked the dance. I really liked the dance, but it was just really difficult. It was fast, which is Aaron, but Vicky looked really cool doing it, and so did Aaron. But here are some clips of us doing Vicky went into the main reception, which is so cool to sing in. I never thought that I'd end up singing in that area of the college, but we are now actually crammed into every tiny weeny space you can find. You should have seen Tim Evans's face when he realised that he would be teaching his singing lessons in a changing room today. Slumming it, darling. He was not best pleased, but the singing lessons were still great. We did recently, you won't have heard about this because I don't know when the last vlog was, about 3 years ago, but we are doing a flash mob to promote EDSA. I'm not going to give you any more details in that, but it's going to be happening and it's going to be amazing, and Pete and Aaron are working together on it, and Pete has been teaching us the song. He's made a vocal arrangement. It's a mashup of Run and Viva La Vida, and I love it. It's going to be amazing. We've finished the skeleton of it, and I think we're just adding on bits now, giving out solos and stuff. It sounds amazing and I love it. I love him and the stuff he gets to do with it. He's just amazing, and I love him. He's great. We did the song today, but also we worked on this really cool thing where we were practicing putting harmonies on top. I'm not going to show you the actual clip of us doing. I might do a little bit of Viva La Vida because the harmonies in it are they're just sick. But he was giving us this like exercise where he just played chords and gave us a basic tune to sing to, and then just got us to add harmonies wherever we could, because it helps you to listen to other people and blend your voices together. So when you're doing a choral piece like that, like Viva la Vida / Run, Viva la Run, if you will, you guys can gel as one sound rather than just 25 people singing a solo. So that was really cool, and he's getting us to do some work on riffing as well, which I look forward to because I can't riff and I'm black, it's just embarrassing. So here's some of the stuff that Pete gets us to do. When I get ready to look at you, but every single time I do, I know I'm
Lights out.
as if you had a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Break, and after the break, we had Rob. So Rob is really cool. We did a session with him that was dance, and we were doing the dance from the Ozdust ballroom scene. So we've got it's the bit after, you know, it's Dancing Through Life. So it's the bit where they've actually gone to the ballroom, and they all have their amazing like black and white on, and they were really cool. I love Wicked, it's such a good show. And he's actually in Wicked. He's leaving though. I was like, why would you ever leave Wicked? Like, I was saying to them, like, imagine being the person who does the "Look, it's Galinda" bit. I would never leave. Why would you leave? That is the best role ever. Or when they come and do the witch hunt, go and find her and hunt her and kill her. The March of Witch Hunters. That role is very crucial. And if you weren't there, the person who replaced you might not do it with the same conviction you do it. How could you leave that role? You could ruin the show. Those lines make the anyway. I'm going off topic, but I don't understand why you would leave Wicked. Why? He was doing this dance with us from Dancing Through Life, and it was technical, I guess. I don't know, I think it's more about like the style of the dance rather than the actual movement. It wasn't like a very fluidy dance, it was a very like, I can't explain it. I'll show you a clip of it, but it was, I think it's more the style and like the way you perform it that made the dance. And he was amazing. He's friends with Amy Ross, so obviously he's amazing. I mean, anyone who's associated with Amy Ross is amazing, which by association means I'm amazing. I miss her. She's just like gone. It's sad. But yeah, we were like, oh my god, you know Amy Ross? And he was like, yeah, I'm the guest teacher. We were like, oops. What was I talking about? Yeah, he's friends with Amy. And he did High School Musical with her. Oh, I just love how she was in High School Musical and Legally Blonde. And I like Amy Ross, she's cool. He was amazing, and he did a backflip, and I'm just going to show you the dance now because I've talked for too long. Rob will come back because he was really great, and that backflip oh my gosh. Afterwards I had a one-to-one session with Joanna, so I didn't actually get to go to this class, but it was with Davina, I believe, and if I am right in assuming this. So last week with Davina, she got us talking. It was a really, really interesting lesson. I really liked it last week. We did some talking about gay rights, and I mean, in this industry, it's one of those things that if you don't get along with gay people, if you can't deal with them for whatever reason, you find it hard to be friends with people who are homosexual, it's going to be a problem because you're going to meet them all the time. Take it from me, I mean, look at Ed, I'm not kidding. But I think it was so good to get to talk about something like that because we never really do anything serious at EDSA. I mean, obviously everything's very serious to us, but I mean, like, talking about things that, you know, hearing people's opinions. I was really interested to hear people's opinions on the idea of, so in nursery schools, they're starting to integrate books where there are, instead of just a mummy and a daddy, there are same-sex parents in the books, which I think is awesome, because, come on, you know, you're taught from a really young age, this is what a house looks like, this is what a dog looks like, this is what a cat looks like, this is what a family looks like. It's almost definitely always white mum, white dad, and say 2 or 3 kids. But it's not always like that, because look, I'm not white, and some people don't have a mum and a dad. So I think it's important, not just because of gay rights, but also, you know, evolving in ideas of being a single parent, being adopted as well. And it was really interesting to hear, like, some people think it's too early to integrate that into, you know, primary school children and get them thinking about gay people. But to be honest, I personally think that if it's not too early to say you have a mummy and a daddy, mummy and daddy make a baby, then it's not too early to say you can have a daddy and a daddy and they can adopt you, or you can have a daddy and a daddy and mummy who helped you have your daddy and your daddy. Like, I think that if kids are able to understand the premise of there actually being a chance that someone's parents may not be just a mum and a dad, then they can be more open-minded and they will be less confused by it all. And I think sometimes it is just lack of knowledge, it's ignorance that makes people not like gay people. And that is the problem. Why am I ranting? This is too deep for EDSA Extra. But yes, she was showing us images of... Sorry guys, I went into a really deep moment there. She was giving us images of different portrayals of gay rights. And so there'd be one picture of a gay pride parade. There'd be one picture of a man who was stoned to death for being believed to be gay. So the whole idea, she was... That lesson was just talking, but this lesson that I missed, which I hate that I missed it, but I had a great time with Joanna, was being able to bring those pictures to life. I'm really annoyed I didn't get to capture that, but hopefully next week we might still be carrying on with that, and I might get to see some more and put them on to the next vlog so you guys can see them, because I do think this sort of stuff is not overlooked at EDSA, but sometimes we can lose sight of stuff like this. I'm such a hypocrite. I love the big old cheesy song and dance numbers, I really do, but I do think that stuff like this is always important because it makes you more aware of stuff. But yeah, I don't have clips of that. Anyway, I went on a right rant today about gay pride. What is that? EDSA Extra. Let's think about life. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't make a vlog in so long, but you know, my laptop is kaput and my iPad's the only thing I can trust these days, and then that broke, so that wasn't great. But guys, the vlogs will be more regular. I'm trying to decide whether or not they're going to be, I don't think they'll be weekly, they will probably be fortnightly, but I will be doing filming on the weeks that vlogs are not created. There'll be clips from both 2 weeks, so you get to keep up to date with everything. Have an amazing week, everyone stay safe, enjoy the beautiful weather. That rain today kills me. I can't be happy if it's raining. I have to be happy to stop raining. It's almost Halloween and then it's almost Christmas and fireworks and I'm popular. Anyway, have a great week and I shall see you all next week. I have some amazingly exciting stuff that Emil told me today, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you or not, so I'm going to ask him first before I tell you that stuff. Otherwise I might get in trouble and get fired from my voluntary work as a vlogger. I'm gonna go write an essay about utilitarianism ethics. Which is a pretty face, guys. Bye! Hey, Jessie!
Hello.
Bye, Jessie!
Bye.